It is now time for part 2 of our 2025 Bowman U football review. These are going to be the two highest end hobby boxes that you can purchase. It's going to be the Jumbo box and the Breakers box. Both of these are coming in at north of $250 and are going to offer probably the most value that you can possibly get for this product. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Andy with Acme Packs, and I welcome each and every one of you back for a new video. Today, we are taking a look at the two last products, the two most expensive Bowman U products that are on the market, Jumbo and Breakers. So, Jumbo is coming in at about $265 for 4 autographs per box, 12 packs per box, and 8 cards per pack. And Breakers is coming in at 1 pack per box, 10 cards per pack with 3 autographs, and it's around $250 to $255 right now. So if you guys want a more in-depth video, a more in-depth review of the checklist, go to our first video with the regular hobby boxes, talked about a little bit more of the top guys that you're looking for. They're all basically the same chase, but you get different parallels, and the Jumbos are a little bit different in the fact that you get 4 autos rather than 2, but it is a little bit, you know, like, I don't know, I don't want to say double because it's not double, because the hobby boxes are 160, but 4 autographs per box out of the Jumbo. This is probably going to be your best value box in my opinion. I believe it's 4 to 6 numbered parallels per box, and then the Breakers is going to have kind of that highest floor of these products, because you get guaranteed low numbered parallels. You get the Breakers exclusive parallels with 3 autos, and then that includes 1 Breaker exclusive autograph, which I believe they call the Stealths unless they changed them this year. So without any further ado, let's get into it, show you guys what you can expect if you are looking to open some of these. So Jumbo, like last year, is your best value coming out of here. With the 4 autos, they actually upped it. It used to be 3. They upped it to 4 because the Jumbos did not sell as well as they did last year, sell well last year, so they upped it to 4 autographs. So if you guys enjoyed the Bowman U review, the Bowman U rips, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps me out and keeps the channel going. So this is what we're going to have for the design. If you guys have not seen these, there are a lot of firsts in here. We're gonna have an Aiden Childs. He is one of the few firsts or non-firsts in this, and then we're gonna have a shimmer of Brendan Lewis. I believe I hit him in my hobby boxes too, so that's weird. Lenora Sellers there is gonna be one of your top guys that you're looking for. Nice shimmer, so you are still gonna have the shimmers in this product, same as hobby. You will not have them in Breakers. Those will be Breaker exclusive. Or Breaker Delights. Now, a common misconception with Breakers is you don't have to be a Breaker to get those. It's just a different format of how to rip. So either a yellow or a gold in here. Not entirely sure. They kind of switched up the parallels this year. The yellows are now to 350. The golds are still 250 though. I guess they just wanted to distinguish them a little bit. Got Dampier. Got Miller. Satenga, and this looks like a yellow to me. And that is going to be at a 350. Draylon Miller on the yellow. So this is going to be one of your, I believe, your most common insert. I pulled a few of these already, and I haven't seen anything higher than 350. So you can probably expect that to be your most common parallel at this point. But we're looking for those reds. We're looking for those supers. The reds are going to be to 5. The supers are 1 of 1, obviously. Blacks to 10. Orange to 25. Gold to 50. Whit Weeks, that's solid for LSU. Great player. I think he's a defensive end. Linebacker. Nice X-Fractor there of him. But like I said in the last video, there are so many firsts in here. Topps did a fantastic job of getting pretty much everyone that they needed to. All right, we're going to have our first auto in here, it looks like. So all the autos are actually backwards. It's a little bit different than the last few years. So we are going to have an Ugalele for Oregon on the refractor. And then for Mizzou, I would not hate a Bro Pibula here. Ahmad Hardy going to be on the True Blue to 150 there, so not too shabby. Now, a lot of these that I have seen are actually going to be on card, which is crazy. I'm loving that Topps has now leaned more into the on card stuff, especially for a product like this. There were not a lot of on card autos in these products the last few years, but man, they look good this year. They look really good this year. Okay, another looks like a gold diamond here, or a yellow diamond. So these are going to be to 350, just like the other ones, and we're going to have Aiden Mizell, 332 out of 350. That's just a beautiful looking card. I feel like it should be lower numbered, but looks awesome. Benny Jr., Williams, and Traore. Nice. So we're up to, is that 2 numbered cards now? Yeah, 2 numbered cards and 1 auto out of here. So it's a little bit shorter of a rip. Same amount of cards, just less packs. This is the way to go if you guys are looking for value. Oh, okay, so that one was not backwards. Maybe only the numbered ones are backwards. That's going to be Pofele Ashlock. Don't know much about him, but he plays for Hawaii. Acropolis of Jennings, Wilcox, White, and Tatum there. So 2 autos. Looking for a really low numbered or a nice quarterback auto. There's a lot of chase quarterbacks in this class. A lot. And there's a lot of them that are firsts too. We're going to have Virgil on the refractor. Is this an auto? Nope, that is going to be a purple shimmer of Pena. So that is the 75 this year. So these purple shimmers always used to be non-numbered. We'll take it. We will take it. Yeah, those always used to be non-numbered. Looks like the non-numbered ones are going to be those just, silver shimmers. And Virgil for Texas Tech on the refractor first. So we're doing a 2-box review today just to make sure that, we get everything in so you guys can see the different types. Gonna have looks like an Aqua Mini Diamond to 325. That is Hudson Clement. Acropolis of Dante Moore. Haynes, we got Cameron, and Virgin Morgan. Man, I love the design this year. I cannot speak enough about how much I love the design of this product this year. It just looks so good. So definitely coming in on the higher side for a collegiate product, but I'm okay with it because, ooh, is that a gold shimmer? Maybe a gold shimmer auto? Maybe. Got Ray, Ashlock, Pendergrass, Muwaga, Ju Labas, and we are not upside down on this one. For Colorado, it is, or Toledo, it is not an auto. 5 out of 50, it is an auto for Toledo, and he is their quarterback. I don't know a whole lot about him, but gold shimmer auto is nice. We'll take it. We'll take a nice QB auto. Looking for those guys on the front, though. Hopefully we get something good out of these two. Okay. Gonna have John Mateer there. One of the top chases, probably top 10 guy. If you're looking for Fernando Mendoza, it's probably one of the top 2 guys. Him and Bryce Underwood is what I would assume are the 2 top chases in this product. And 2 more packs out of here. So shorter rip. Doesn't take too long to get through this. Got Brown. Is this a black? Or is that just the team? That is a black of Fernando Mendoza. Oh my. What a crazy card. 10 of 10 Fernando Mendoza. That's insane. That's a massive card. Of course you want the auto, but man, that's huge. He is playing out of his mind this year. He's projected to be like a top 5 pick in the upcoming draft for 2026. That's awesome. Wow, that's a big card. Then we should have one more auto in here. Let's see if we get lucky. All right, Path to Glory of Mateer, Weeks, Wisher, Frazier, Taylor, and then our auto is going to be Davion Goss to 299. So no on-card autos, unfortunately, but man, that Fernando Mendoza black to 10 is huge. That definitely pays for the box. Okay, Breakers. Let's take a look at this. This is my first time seeing this. I have not seen this opened yet. Opened a bunch in the past. I always found it to be a little bit lackluster compared to like Jumbo, and even kind of hobby on a price per card basis. But it seems like they juiced this product this year. We're gonna have a Dante Moore right away to 48. That's awesome. Okay, so there was always something on the back. We always had a checkerboard. That's gonna be Robertson. Dante Moore. That's awesome. Huge card. 23 out of 48. Of course, you want that autoed, but we'll take it. We will take it. Okay. Trying to see where, you know, the autos start. I think right here. Okay, we got Brown on the Stealth, I believe is what they're calling him this year. Robinson on the Refractor. We're going to have DeAndre Moore to 325 on the Aqua Mini Diamond. Avery Johnson to 75, also one of the top chasers. And for Washington out of 350, we're going to have Decker DeGraff. Tight end for them. Man, these cards just look so good. Nice color match here. We are getting lucky with our color. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, Dante Moore is up there too as like a top 5 chase in this. Having a great season with Oregon. And then should have autos here. So, like I said, you are kind of guaranteed more lower numbered things. Like with this guy here out of 48. Don't pull too many lower numbered stuff out of here with how wide the checklist is. But first one up, that is going to be Preston Stone for Northwestern. 39 out of 299 on the Refractor auto. Again, I don't know what the criteria is to have a on-card auto, but again, we will take it. Okay, and then we're going to have a Cedric Alexander on the base auto. So this auto has to be good coming up. Has to be. Topps has a little bit better collation than Panini always did, so you can kind of always expect something good, but it doesn't always happen. Does that say Bears? Is that... Oh, it's got an inscription on it. That's cool. Anthony Hankerson, he is the running back for Oregon State. That is non-numbered, but cool. That's got a inscription on it. I don't know a whole lot about him. Oh, sorry, Bears. Beavers. I don't know why. Brain fart there. I apologize. So, yeah, that's awesome that you get an inscription on that one. I wish it was a on-card auto, but sometimes they have them inscribe these, inscribe the stickers. So, as you guys can see, I feel like we got better value out of the Jumbo. These were the last 2 products that we had to look at, and we did really well. We did really well. So, numbered cards, we got a Dante Moore to 48. That was probably our best card out of the Breakers box. DeGraff there. Avery Johnson is nice to 75. Fernando Mendoza, 10 of 10 black refractor. That's our card of the day. John Mateer refractor. Clement Pena to 75. Mizell to 350. Weeks and Miller to 350. And our autos weren't the best, but still some guys I knew. Hankerson on the Stealth. Alexander base auto. Preston Stone to 299. Goss to 299. Gleason 5 out of 50 gold shimmer auto. Ashlock base auto, and a Ahmad Hardy to 150 on the True Blue. So this was close, a little bit over $500 in product right now as the market stands. I don't really see this stuff going down with how good it is this year. So if you guys want this stuff, I would probably advise picking it up quickly. Last year it did go down. The class, the signers weren't as good last year. This year it's much better. It's going to be a very, very hot product in my opinion. I've ripped a lot of this stuff over the last 5 years. I've been ripping it since it was unlicensed, and it's just a really good product this year from what I've seen. So very excited to open more of this, kind of on my own, but this is probably the last review video we'll be doing. Out of the hobby, the Breakers, and the Jumbo, definitely try to pay up for the jumbo if you guys can. If not, I feel like the hobby is a very good starting point and very good entry point to this product. But that is going to do it for me, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.